Bills Mafia, this is BWO. Let's go!
Oh, welcome to this week's episode of the BWO. We have Corey, we have myself, and then we have the return of Buffalo Spartan. No, just kidding. For however long he's still awake.
Yeah. I'm fighting the Z monster. He's gnawing on my neck.
Now, Corey, don't call him old. You might get punched in the face.
Dude, that shit on fucking SmackDown or on Raw the other night was hilarious. If no one knows what Pat's referencing to, Roman Reigns and CM Punk. I thought it was like real at first, and then I went back and slowed it down and watched it and realized that they are just like really good at their fucking jobs.
So we were talking before you hopped on the pre-show, Corey, and do you know that Roman Reigns went off script with that?
Yeah.
He was supposed to talk about Larry, the dog that died, because CM Punk talked about his dead dad.
Yeah.
So he was like, how could, the powers to be said, how could we get a low blow?
Right.
And CM Punk, let's talk about Larry. And they'll be like, the ooh moment, because Larry's, he loves Larry.
Yeah.
And CM
when
Punk,
he said that about his dad, when he was like, yeah, let's talk about a real Samoan. His name's Joe. He's like, actually, we won't talk about him because that'd be a disgrace. I was like, oh, shit.
Well, and then Punk saying, I really wish you would stop using my government name because that's all.
Right, you could tell that was pissing him off.
Oh, yeah.
And then he did it again after when he got the mic back, and he was like, oh. I was like, man, this is really going to crack up. That's why at first I thought that punch was real as hell. I was like, ain't no way, dude.
I'll be honest with you. I thought it was coming before he said he was old. I just figured the minute I said Phil for the last time, like, dude, he's going to hit you just because you keep calling him Phil.
Yeah.
That's like when y'all use my government name. I hate y'all.
Well, I mean, that begs the age-old dad joke. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs in a hole?
Screwed.
Phil.
I'll
be here all week, folks.
I'll be here all week.
So we touched on it last week, Spartan, and you weren't there, so we'll give you a chance to give your take on some of them. Have you seen some of the Bills' free agent acquisitions, and what's your thoughts on them and the addition of DJ Moore?
So the big two that I've been following obviously is DJ Moore and Chubb. Chubb, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I think it was a move, like a position we needed some help with. I just wish we would have gotten younger. Because we always seem to get these guys that are like on the tail end. I mean, I think he's like 20, was he 28, 29?
8 or 29, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's older. Yeah, he's still young. But in NFL years, he's on that tail end. He's only got probably 2, maybe 3 good seasons left. So we'll see how that plays out. The news that I heard about Waddle made me love the DJ Moore deal. I was happy that we finally got somebody who could be a number one. But when I heard the price tag that the Broncos gave up for Waddle, I was extremely ecstatic on what we gave up for Moore.
Yeah.
I mean, for those that don't know, the Broncos got Waddle and a 4th-round pick. They gave up the 2026 1st-round pick, the 2026 late 3rd-round pick, and they swapped their 4th-round pick. So, and they still have to pay that contract that he has that's hanging up over his head. So, kind of glad that we didn't take something like that. I would have loved to Waddle, but again, we don't have money. So,
not for that price.
No. So the DJ Moore, I think he can be productive with Josh Allen. The other one was that CJ guy, the safety.
Oh, the Johnson.
Yeah, Gardner Johnson, CJ, GJ. I like him because he has a big mouth. I think we need a shit talker in that D.
Hell yeah, boy! That's why BWO does so good now.
Well, we honestly, I think since Trey's younger years, we haven't really had like that shit talk. Trey used to talk a lot of shit on the field.
Yeah.
Now, as he's gotten older, he doesn't talk a lot.
Allen does it.
Allen does, yes, but that's on
Trey
offense.
Trey
How
also
you
had
get voted like? Remember what was it like last year, the year before? Allen got voted like the nicest player and like the biggest shit talker in the same year, something like that.
Well, this year he was the nicest player or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? I don't understand it.
You see, I don't know if like a lot of the outside of non-Bills fans see it, but as Bills fans, a lot of my Facebook and like YouTube and TikTok and that during the Bills season, a lot of it is like mic'd ups of Allen and him like saying some shit. Like, I mean, he's throwing it down a little bit, but he is a fucking. And Jordan Poyer said at one time, he's like, man, if they knew how goofy this motherfucker was for real.
He talks some shit. I do like it, but I was glad we finally got like somebody who can talk shit and back it up. Because if you look at his numbers, yeah, he didn't. What was it? He played last year. He didn't play the year before because he was hurt.
Yeah,
but he's solid. Like he has good numbers. So I feel with us changing our scheme on defense, this is going to be a very good position for him to be in. So,
all right, Corey, you have anything you want to add from whatever we said last week with the free agents so far?
I can't remember if it happened before we had last week's show or if it happened during this week, but it did upset me a little bit. And I mean, at the end of the day, it is whatever. It's just like just I don't know. It's like sad to see a little bit, I guess. It kind of like pisses me off how Justin Fields gets signed for so goddamn little, and we went out and got someone like fucking Kyle Allen. Come on, man. We've been there. We've done that. We played that fucking game. Like, what the fuck, man? And then Justin Fields went for what, like a second or third round pick or some shit?
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't like a couple, one fucking pick, man. I was like, why did we not? Like I said, it's just a backup, anyways, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, Justin Fields gives me a Nate Peterman vibe. Just doesn't need to be here.
Who the fuck does Kyle Allen?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Kyle Allen gives me practice fucking quarterback vibes.
Right, kills it in the practice squad and then doesn't do shit in the fucking season.
Well, and let's be honest, the guy that I think some of us would have been okay with if he would have became the Bills' backup this year, who got traded today to the Philadelphia Eagles, was Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot he's actually still around till I saw that today.
Look, dude played a big role in the Bills ending the playoff drought.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it would have been nice for him to be able to experience 1 year wearing a Bills uniform with those fans.
Mm-hmm. They would have ate it up in the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Like even during like the red and blue.
Yeah.
Like that would have just it kind of like Ray Davis when he got in the Jets game.
Yeah.
When we were there, Corey, and like all you heard was like Ray Davis, like everybody, hooting and hollering.
Him and then what was the other one? He ain't even Reggie. Him and Reggie Gilliam. Everyone, Reggie. Dude, I never heard the Bills Stadium screaming Reggie that loud, or for Ray Davis that loud, man.
Yeah, it was. Buffalo's a very.
I shouldn't.
It's just a vibe here. Like literally, you'll know if they love you or if they hate you.
Yeah,
there's really no in between.
I will say I am excited for our secondary real quick. I do like that we beef that up in the backfield for the defense. I'm real excited about those guys.
I mean, realistically, that's where the emphasis on our defense needed to come from. Because last year, I mean, sure, we got a little more pressure on quarterbacks. I mean, need to finish tackles, unlike last season. When we get there, we need to get them down. But it's not helping when the quarterback can still scramble, knowing his guy is he's
Open.
beating the secondary. So I think if we can close some of the gap with that, yeah, our guys are going to get to the quarterback much easier because now he's not going to have anywhere to throw the ball.
Yeah.
In other news, AJ Epinesa signed with the Browns,
Yep.
so he's gone. As
That's
Pat,
fine. We just
as
replaced
Pat
him with what's his name?
Epinoza.
What the fuck is that guy we just signed? That big tackle dude that just replaced Bosa.
Who you talking about?
We just got him a couple days ago. That big name defensive guy.
You talking about Bradley Chubb?
Yeah, Chubby.
Chubby. Chubby.
We just got Chubb, his replacement, bro. We good. If he can stay healthy.
I mean,
and have like first couple year numbers.
Let's just call it what it is. Was it that he was unhealthy, or did he realize, you know what, I'm better off sitting on the bench saying I'm hurt than playing for the Dolphins?
Yeah.
So,
the Dolphins, I think, getting rid of McDaniels into it, they're going to be like a dumpster fire this year.
Did he pull that one quarterback? Did he pull a move that quarterback did?
Oh, Anthony Richardson?
Yeah.
He didn't tap out in the middle of a game and say that at the end that he was
tired.
I'm
just saying, did he just like fucking give up like he did? He was like, fuck it.
Right, this team sucks. I'm out of here.
Yeah, we're dumb.
I mean, maybe, but at the end of the day, at least he said the right thing when asked about it and said, no, I was injured. I was hurt.
Not I was tired. I mean, I'm tired. I'm not pulling a Richardson.
I'm tired.
You was trying, get the fuck out of here, bro. You was trying too much. I'm gonna do 10 minutes. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm gonna dip out before the pre-show's over. Oh, I'm gonna last 20 minutes. Hey, if I'm looking at the back of my eyelids, just like whatever.
Some shit.
Hell yeah, you would too. Yeah, I'm gonna let you live.
Dude,
that
I'm
shit
Chinese-eyed over here because I'm trying to keep my eyes open. All right.
Just in case that we only have Spartan for another 7 minutes, because he did say 20 minutes, and then he was, and he might go longer. We never know.
Spartan's eyes are closed because he's seriously tired. My eyes are closed because I'm a pothead.
But I know we haven't talked about it the last couple of weeks, but I think we need. I think unfortunately we need to talk about them now.
D's nuts.
The Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, man.
Like if anything, it's exciting hockey to watch again.
Yeah.
Dude, all around the goalie, the scoring, the defense. They even, like you said, that fight game we were talking about the other day, like the whole world was like the whole social media. That's all it was, man. Was everybody was talking about that game and how it felt like old school slobber knocker hockey. What did they win? 8-7 too, with 3-4 fights and that shit?
Yeah.
What is it? It was the most penalty, or tied for the most penalties since 1995, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Bruins.
But I mean, look, like I said in the pre-show, you watched this team in October and November when the season started. There's no way in hell you were thinking, man, this, not only are they going to be a contender, they're going to be one of the teams competing for the top of the division and conference.
Mm-hmm.
Like they looked awful in the beginning, and then all of a sudden in like mid-December, it just turned around and everything clicked. I think it has to do with the new GM, who literally came in, and the first thing I guess he said to all the players in that locker room, look, I didn't draft any of you. I didn't pick any of you up for free agency. I don't owe you anything. So you're either going to step up or you're stepping out. And they stepped up. Now, I know we usually tie wrestling in it, but have you guys seen after their wins in the games they pass out a custom Sabres championship belt to their star player of the game. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
Yesterday they recorded a shutout and their goalie got the belt for the day. So I wish they would do better shots of the belt so you can actually see what it really looks like. It does look pretty cool from what you have seen.
Yeah. They got that. Imagine if they won the Stanley Cup this year and had the gold medal guy on their team too.
Well, I mean, think about it. Think how crazy that would be. Last year, you were pretty much dead last, and this year you're a Stanley Cup contender. That's crazy. I mean, look, like I said, we were going into December, and people were ready to fire Lindy Ruff again. So, like I said, if not anything, I mean, it'll be ending a 14-year playoff drought, and it's at least exciting hockey to watch again. So, if you're a fan of Buffalo sports, man, this year's bet is definitely a roller coaster already.
Speaking of Buffalo sports, let's talk about some Rochester sports. The Rochester, the Nighthawks, cleaned house, got rid of their GM and their head coach.
For real, man.
That's a dumpster
I don't know
fire.
what's going on in Rochester right now, dude.
That's your team, Corey. You should know everything.
They're fucking trash, bro. What do you think, dude?
This guy,
they play at the fucking Blue Cross Arena. You have to get a fucking booster shot before you walk in there, so you don't get nasty from all the meth rats and all that running around.
So
it's still my team, though.
For all the viewers that don't know, prior to this, at the end of last season, Corey was like, "Oh, wait till next season. Nighthawks are going to fuck y'all shit up."
Hey, the Bandits ain't doing shit either.
They're doing better than the Nighthawks. Say that much.
Hey, fuck it, man. Watch. We're gonna be like, look, we're gonna get all these new coaches. It's gonna be like one of those miracle things. We're gonna flip it around now, come back, win the whole thing again. They're gonna make a movie about it in 20 years.
There ain't that many games left for them to bring it back.
You fired your GM and head coach. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm going to say your season's over.
Oh, shit.
This isn't like baseball, okay? There ain't like 171 fucking games.
Yeah, I know. There's no crying in baseball.
Shit.
I mean, speaking of that, opening season's less than a month away now.
Yeah.
About a month away, right?
Everyone's crying because Aaron Judge screwed up USA's chances.
Oh, he did.
He's fucking sucked.
You know, and the funny thing is, he wasn't that bad through this whole World Championship Series until yesterday.
Yeah,
it was like the one game that actually mattered for the whole thing,
and he couldn't hit shit.
It's like you wanted to just not be you. It's like, damn, dude.
Yep, he does it all the time for the Yankees in the world, in like the playoffs and the World Series, all that, dude. Just goes ghost mode.
Well,
Jabu was not with him.
Jabu. Fuck you, Jabu. I do it on my own.
He didn't say it. He was relying too much on Jabu.
Was it the second one with the little Asian dude too, and they would go back and forth with each other?
The Asian guy started, doing the thing.
No huevos.
No huevos.
Yeah. Going down.
Oh, I gotta watch those movies tonight, man. Yeah. That shit is fuck, man. He was like, "Hey, man, what was the big dude's name? Serrano."
Yeah, Serrano.
He was like, "Hey, Serrano's in there burning shit in his locker, doing some juju thing to some god." He was like, "What? Oh, hey, man!" He was like, "He's gonna sacrifice a chicken."
They brought him fucking KFC.
And the fucking dude.
It's not as good as the first two, but there is one on Tubi streaming service.
Yeah.
The third Major League. It's Major League Back to the Minors.
Back to the Minors.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Serrano and the Asian guy with the no huevos. He's in it. They're both in it.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's good. It's not as good as the first two, but
Yeah, that's right. I saw that one. I haven't seen that one in forever.
Yeah, you can't beat the original one though.
No.
So a funny story about the original one, if you don't know. So when they were filming in Cleveland, some of that was like actual pack stands. A lot of those shots are only like 100 extras, and they just moved them from one side of the field to the other to get the shot. But like some of it obviously was like a pack stand that they just got like footage while the Indians were like, they'd come in like before the Indians played. Get like a couple shots or whatever. But some of the ones that they did, it was literally 100 extras, and they moved them from one side of the field to the other. So if you look, the same people that are on the first baseline in another shot are on the third baseline. I thought that was a good little fact that I was like, dude, how did I never catch that? Because I catch stupid stuff like that in movies all the time.
Same.
That's when they were good at hiding things in movies, because they didn't have CGI to fill in the holes.
Yeah. They just had to get creative back then.
Right. Tell me how the green screens looked more real than this like computer stuff they do now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you go back to it. That's one of the reasons why, like, again, I know, Corey, you and I weren't there when they first came out. Spartan might have been, but when Star Wars first came out,
dude, I saw the first one in the theater as a baby.
Let's be honest. It wasn't that the story was good, don't get me wrong, but the thing that hooked people into Star Wars in the very beginning was the fact that you had never seen a movie with that kind of CGI and graphics, and this was back in the 70s.
Special effects, they called it back then.
Right.
I think the first movie I ever saw in theaters was Jurassic Park, dude. I was like 7 when that came out in like 95.
You make me feel old, bro.
Corey, punch you in the face.
I was like, would you say a 95, dude? Fuck.
Yeah, dude, Jurassic Park. I think it was either Jurassic Park.
I graduated high school in 95.
Pocahontas might have been one of the first ones my grandma took us, like all us grandkids to, because she would only take us to like church. Sorry if you're watching, Grandma, I love you. She would only take us to like churchy, Christiany, like good movies, not like.
I went to go see Back to the Future in the theater, the first one.
God, that came out in what, 85?
Yeah, E.T. came out in 82. I saw that one.
God, I wasn't.
Damn, son.
I wasn't even born for E.T.
Saw Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Day. And so here's a fun fact about Spartan. I have seen every Star Wars to date, like actual movie, in theaters opening day.
Damn. I love Star Wars, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of my low-key nerd favorites.
What was the first, like, episode 1? What was that? Revenge of the Sith? New Hope. No.
Episode 1?
Episode 1.
So you're talking the prequel trilogy, right?
Yeah.
That was the Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. So I saw that one at the Chinese Theater in Hollywood. My lieutenant stayed out. He took leave for a week and camped out for 4 days to get us the whole platoon tickets. So the whole platoon went there and watched it. It was pretty fucking awesome. Because that's where, like, I actually saw it with Ewan McGregor was in the theater with us, and the guy that played C-3PO. I can never remember his goddamn name.
C-3PO, fucking
that English dude.
Yeah.
So they were both in the theater. Obviously, we didn't get to like go up and talk to them or whatever, but they were in the theater for our viewing of it.
Joey had showing out. He said, "I seen Harry and the Hendersons and Roger Rabbit." Oh, bro, Roger Rabbit. Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Who didn't have the hots for Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling. That's like your first ever. I'm telling you, man. I haven't seen that movie in so long either, too.
Oh, Harry and the Hendersons.
Both of those are actually really good. I don't think I've seen that one since I was like a kid.
Goonies in the theater.
So that we have a drive-in down the road from my house here, and like they do like every weekend, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday is obviously the new movies. And then like Tuesday, they do like a Tuesday night, and every Tuesday night is like old school movies, man. Like they've been showing like the movies from back in the day. We went and seen a couple of them. So I've seen like Jurassic Park at the drive-in. I saw Ghostbusters at the drive-in.
Back in the day, he's like, yeah, man, you know, swear, like, I saw, like, Hamburger Hill.
Bro,
like,
if they played that at a movie theater, bro, oh my God. I grew up on all them old war movies with my dad and my uncle.
I'm surprised you knew what Hamburger Hill was.
What, dude? Hamburger Hill, The Thin Red Line. I just had a day the other day. I went through and watched all those Kelly's Heroes.
Corey's like, I watched an old school movie on Tuesday. It was called Black Hawk Down. Have you ever seen it?
That I don't really. I mean, that one's all right. I don't know. That one's not. I don't think that one's as good as everyone thinks it is. I feel like that one's overrated.
It was a lot of Hollywood hype on that one.
Yeah.
My old recruiting station commander was actually in that Bradley division at the end that came to secure the crash sites.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was in that platoon, in that company that went.
A good movie that was airing down here on TV last night that I watched was I don't know if you remember Robin Williams' Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, he's been one I've been watching a lot of his old stuff too.
Well, and you go back.
Last night I watched I Am Tim.
Oh,
no, have you ever? And seriously, have you ever seen it? I Am Tim. It's the story of Avicii. It's like the Avicii biopic.
Like drug addict dying ass.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. I loved Avicii, dude.
Dude, his music was good. Joey Hatch said Red Dawn. That's one of my movies.
The first one or the second one? How about Revenge of the Nerds? I like
the original one with Patrick Swayze.
What about Revenge of the Nerds?
That's a good one.
He said Porky's Revenge. I saw
first movie I ever saw in theater. What the fuck is Porky's Revenge? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Porky's. You got to watch Porky's, and then you can watch Revenge or Porky's Revenge.
What the fuck is it? I don't even fucking know what it is.
You've never seen Porky's?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah.
It's kind of similar to that, where it was kind of like almost an NC-17 movie.
Oh shit!
Porky's was funny.
Yeah,
so that's why I said it's like Revenge of the Nerds. Like,
go watch Porky's, you'll understand.
Older movie.
That's weird because I grew up on like old school movies too. That's where I didn't see. Oh yeah, look at it right there.
I don't suggest you watch it with Ella around first.
Yeah, don't watch it with Ella.
No, I don't have her tonight, so I could watch it.
You can watch it and play with little Corey. This is what happens when Spartan don't get no fucking sleep. Right?
I'll blame that on the
military side comes out real quick.
Yeah. The side that like I'm not allowed to show at work. I'd be in HR's office going, all right, you need to get your shit. Turn in your name tag.
I'll say something, but I get in trouble.
I'll throw the question out there since we're talking about, movies and classic movies and everything. Honest opinion, what was your favorite football movie?
The Program.
Oh, that is a good one.
So the uncut edition. Isn't
that the one where like the kid, the big kid puts him on his back and the coach's like, keep going. No. Which one's the Program?
Program was one with James Caan.
Where, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the dude on fucking steroids, and he was like, in a tube. The scene that they don't show that you can't get on DVD anymore, the uncut that I actually saw in the theater, was where they were laying in the middle of the road, and the problem with that is people were reenacting that scene and getting run over by cars and killed. So they took it out of the movie. So when it came to DVD, it wasn't on the DVD. But those that saw it in the theater got to see the original version of it. So
I think I would say Joey just fucking made my mind go all over with that Pee Wee and Cheech and Chong comment. Who ain't seen Pee Wee and Cheech and Chong, bro?
My cousin Strawberry hasn't.
Wait,
No.
what was the question again? What the fuck?
What was your favorite football movie?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Remember the Titans or the Water Boy?
You know, I had a feeling you were going to be the Waterboy one.
Dude, that was one of the first ones I ever got, and that was still when it was on VHS. And like my mom and dad.
Yeah, I got an honorable mention.
Which one?
And it might be before both of y'all's times. You probably might not have never heard of it. Wildcats with Goldie Hawn.
I remember the movie.
Oh.
Wildcats with Goldie Hawn.
What's yours, Pat?
UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. Ooh, yeah, you ugly. Ooh.
Mine is The Replacements.
That's yeah.
Joey
you know what's funny?
Or Joey Falco.
I don't like
Shane Falco.
I don't really care for Friday Night Lights, the movie, but that TV show that they had that was like 4 or 5 seasons long, that was good as hell. Like I watched that every couple of years.
My favorite series, Blue Mountain State.
Yeah, dude. For football,
bad.
Either Blue Mountain State or that Friday Night Lights series. Yeah,
I loved Thad, dude. That's like when we were talking.
Nobody said Rudy.
No.
I mean, I like Rudy, but I mean, I just feel like it's one. It's good, but the problem is to be my favorite. It's too overplayed.
Yeah, man. You know what? What's that other one with the black dude with Cuba Gooding Jr.? Where he's like the special dude pushing the shopping cart around.
Radio.
Now, another good one that it's not my favorite. It's not my all-time favorite, but it's definitely in the top 10. Gridiron Gangs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of that one with Jamie Foxx in it.
The Longest Yard.
No, the one where he pulls the gun out. The one guy pulls the gun out and shoots the dude on the field.
Oh yeah.
Friday Night Lights.
No, it's not Friday. I don't know. This was a dark movie, dude.
No.
What the hell was the name of it?
Was it Gridiron Gang?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this shit. Go ahead and continue while I Google.
It's gonna take Spartan's old ass 50 minutes to Google it.
So now, what is your all-time favorite sports movie? Well,
Any Given Sunday.
Hold on, comedy sports movie.
Any comedy sports movie?
Correct.
Dodgeball.
Okay.
You can if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Corey. That's hard. I'm gonna get
That's hard.
Not as hard as you think it is.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to go either again, The Waterboy or Talladega Nights.
All right, well, I'm gonna give you one that you're gonna go and watch the minute I say it. Basketball.
Oh yeah, that was good too. Oh, nah. You know what one of my favorite fucking comedy what I'd probably say my number one is? White Men Can't Jump.
Yeah.
I didn't like the new one as much.
Nah, the new one was the old one with fucking Woody Harrelson and what's his name was good. I love that movie, man. I watched that like once a year.
What's that?
The Outsiders,
movie?
bro. I read that book and watched that movie. The Bad News Bears. That's a good one. Your brother, the kid on the radio. I mean, yeah, Jesse is pretty fucking special.
What's that one Adam Sandler movie where he's the basketball, The Hustle?
Oh, Hustle. That was pretty good. I forget about that one. That was
a
really
good basketball movie where he gets that kid off the street.
Oh, what, dude? Space Jam?
The original.
Yeah,
everybody. Ain't nobody watching that fucking faggot ass LeBron shit. Yeah. Sorry for using that word, but hey, I hate LeBron James.
Yeah. Hey, LeBron shouldn't even be in a GOAT conversation unless you're talking about what he's having sex with.
I mean, if it's having your chin brushed by wind and then acting like you've just
Yeah.
died on the court, LeBron's the GOAT.
Yeah. He should get an Emmy nomination for his theatrics on the court.
Oh,
Like
Joey said Blades of Glory. That's a good. I saw that in theaters when it came out.
With
Funny story about that movie, Joey. That's like one of the first, I guess you'll call it, like real-ish dates Corey ever went on in high school. I had my permit, not even driver's license. I had my permit. I lied to my buddy's parents and asked them about like, and my mom could borrow their car or whatever. And they're like, yeah, you could drive it over to the house because I lived like right down the road. So instead, I just drove it right past my house, picked these two chicks up, and we went to the movie theaters and we watched fucking Blades of Glory. And then we went to Taco Bell afterwards, dude. And then I came home and I brought the fucking car back, dude. It was like 4 or 5 hours I was gone. She's like, how long is your mom's doctor's appointment? I was like, and it was before cell phones, so I have no idea if they're calling my house or whatnot. I'm like, oh shit. Dude.
So I got one. What's everybody's favorite baseball movie? We've been going through the sport, so let's stick with it. Baseball.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
The Natural.
God, you stole mine.
It's an all-time classic, and the fact is that the end shot where the ball goes up and hits the light, that was shot in Buffalo.
War Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
What do you got, Corey?
Man. You're gonna think mine's lame, but just because I grew up with it and it was like my child was Angels in the Outfield.
Not lame.
So y'all went serious. I'm gonna go a little bit funny. The Sandlot.
Oh, I figured you're.
Oh yeah, I lied. The Sandlot all day.
Oh, yeah, I lied. The Sandlot.
Yeah,
Come on,
all
man.
fucking day.
Come on, Small.
Baseball's like, I mean, there's so many good baseball movies, and then there's some that were even like considered B movies, like I think it was, what was it, 61, where it was Maris versus Mantle for the home run. Like that was supposed to be a B movie, and yet that was pretty good. Field of Dreams.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them were like straight to DVD.
And then the other one that was, I think it's one of the most underrated baseball movies is, the hell is the one? It's the one with the curve in the name, Curveball, or the one with I think it was Clint Eastwood was in it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, dang.
We'll find it.
There's another one with Keanu Reeves too. I think it was like a remake one where he like takes like an inner city group of kids and makes them a good baseball
Bad
team.
News Bears.
It was called Trouble with the Curve.
Yeah. Bad News Bears, the one you're thinking of, Corey.
Was it? Where the kid was like singing Big Papa. I love it when they call me Big Pop. But
Bad News Bears.
yeah. Dude, wait, how do we forget another good one? How do we forget like sport? The Mighty Ducks. I grew up with that one.
We haven't gotten
Mighty
hockey.
Ducks.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to hockey yet.
Oh. I don't know.
We talked football, basketball, baseball. So let's go hockey. We got Corey.
Basketball, you can't forget Air Bud.
Air Bud.
Or I know one.
Did you look at your table, Corey, and we're like, oh, look at that Bud. Oh, Air Bud.
Now you oldies might know. Remember those Ernest movies?
Ernest P. Worrell.
Yeah, man. It was like Ernest. It was one of them, dude. He played basketball. He like worked at the mall and ended up playing basketball with a group of mall guys.
See, they could just redo some of those movies. You just make John Cena Ernest, and it's fine. Nobody would know the difference.
Looks just like him. Yeah.
But
so
no,
hockey, Corey, you got Mighty Ducks?
If we're going favorite hockey movie of all time, no, it would be Slapshot.
Slapshot.
With the Hanson brothers.
Yep.
They just fucking, dude. That movie is fun. That actually might be my favorite, like, funny sports movie of all time, actually. That movie is hilarious.
What you got, Patrick?
I'll go with it. I'm gonna go Mighty Ducks, but I'm gonna go Mighty Ducks 2.
Yeah.
First one was good, but the second one was amazing.
So I'm gonna stick with the Mighty Ducks, but I'm gonna caveat on it with a series that was out for hockey called Shoresy.
Oh yeah.
It's a Canadian a guy from Canada. It's the same guy that did Letterkenny.
Yeah.
The character came from Letterkenny, and it came off on a spinoff. I think they just finished the third or fourth season. It just came out in the U.S. a couple weeks ago. But Shoresy is if you haven't seen it and you like Canadian style humor, you can't beat it.
That one, dude. If you haven't seen Slapshot, watch that fucking movie tonight, dude. When he said, when they got like the national anthem playing, and the ref comes up, he's like, "If you three boys fight anybody tonight, if you did that," and he's like, "Well, listen to the fucking song." Like, headbutted the shit out of you, bam! Oh my god. It's just three like twin brothers that beat the shit out of people in hockey. It's funny as hell.
I'm going to say it right now. If you haven't seen Slapshots and you're around our age, man, you need to go back and tell your parents they abused you as a child.
Yeah, man.
So since we got through all, we got golf.
Oh,
because there have been some memorable golf ones.
For me, if you're going serious golf, it's Legend of Bagger Vance. If you're going comedy, Happy Gilmore all day.
I'll say it's Happy Gilmore all day.
I'm gonna go Caddyshack.
Okay.
Oh, Caddyshack, that too.
That goddamn gopher.
Funny as hell.
The goddamn gopher. I think that's all the fucking major sports, huh?
I mean, you can go into racing.
Yeah. Well, are we going serious or are we going comedy?
Sure.
Is there a serious racing movie?
Comedy would be Talladega Nights. Serious would be Days of Thunder.
Oh yeah, Days of Thunder. That's true.
I was a big fan of the Mel Gibson, Sylvester Stallone and Driven.
Yeah, Driven was good.
Bro,
actually, have you seen the new Gran Turismo?
The what?
Gran Turismo?
Oh, the trailer for that?
No, the movie.
Yeah,
There's
the movie.
a movie
I know.
So basically, for those.
Oh no, I didn't see the movie yet.
Oh, God damn, this bullshit in the air. No, so
it's
Gran
okay,
Turismo, if you guys haven't seen it,
size of the dust.
Yeah. The Gran Turismo is based off of the Gran Turismo video game where they actually ran a global challenge to find out who the best player was to see if they could make him an actual race car driver, and it worked.
Yeah.
They got one guy and he actually raced Gran Turismo for a while.
You know what I forgot, you know what the all-time best sports movie of all time is? Over the Top.
Over the Top. Oh, the
arm wrestling fucking movie, dude. With Sylvester Stallone, man.
I gotta get my truck back.
Fucking arm wrestling to like impress his kid and win his fucking truck back, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
That was a great movie.
Well, the one you can ask,
Bill's Hallmark, a love story.
Too many options for it, but if you had to pick a pro wrestling movie, and this one, I don't care if it's comedy or real, because I mean, there's not much.
That one you told me about the other day about the Von Erichs.
Oh, Iron Claw. Iron Claw. That was actually really good. I like that one. The serious one, I'd have to go with that Iron Claw. That was really good.
Comedy wise, I'm going Ready to Rumble.
Yeah.
So I like that one, but I'm gonna go with that. It's a newer one where the kid puts on the mask. I don't know the name of it, but the kid puts on a mask and he gets in the ring with WWE, and WWE produced it. I was like, that's a good feel-good story for kids. So, I mean, Ready to Rumble is more like an adult-centric one, but like for like the younger audience, I would have to say that one with that kid. I forgot what it was called.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Well,
Oh, I got a racing one. I totally forgot about it.
oh God.
I think it's called Long Shot. It's basically like a cannonball run,
Mm-hmm.
but it had like big name people, like the Smothers Brothers were in it and everything. I have never been able to find it, like on a replay or whatever. It's from the 80s.
Well, you were also talking a couple weeks ago that you were trying to watch F1.
Yeah, I watched that. That was really good.
It's a good movie. It's
Yeah.
long.
Yeah,
But
very fun.
you can
Like
sit
2.5
through it.
hours.
You can sit through it. It gets really good at the end. It's a little dull in the beginning, but it definitely picks up and gets really good.
Yeah. Well, this movie that I'm talking about, so it takes place. It's basically Cannonball style, but they have like Lamborghinis and all these like exotic cars in there. The funniest scene is the Smother Brothers are on a plane and they're like from France, so they're like saying things with a French accent. And one of the Smother Brothers looks over to the guy next to him. He's like, "Would you like to eat my penis?" And he's like, "What? Would you like to eat my penis?" He's like, "What?" And he holds up a bag of peanuts. He's like, "Peanuts." One of the most memorable lines of the whole movie. But that was a really good movie, though. If you can find it, I have not been able to find it anywhere.
Black and white movie.
No, it's just it's from like 84, maybe 83. But like the first scene, you see the Lamborghini Countach like zipping through, and then it like skips over like a small pond. So that's how you'll know if you got the right movie. It's like a red Lamborghini Countach.
Oh yeah,
Corey's got to go let the dog out again.
Yeah.
bro. Always, man. It's like he knows I'm on the. It's like he knows I'm doing a podcast.
He did this. He did this last week, and came back with a giant smile on his face from letting the dog out.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I fucking hate all you fuckers.
Well, since we're at the end of our, we got what 10 minutes left. Let's talk a little bit more about wrestling, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Even on Raw, how about the ending of Raw was great, but how about the fucking beginning?
Yeah.
When Brock Lesnar came out and everyone was like, "Oh shit," and he cleared house, and then Obafemi came out and said, "Not today, Satan," and then literally embarrassed the fuck out of Brock Lesnar, and after fucking slamming, like picked him up with ease and held him there for a minute, lifted him, and then after just put his foot on his whole chest and just stood there and said, "Nope, this is my show now."
Funny is, go back and rewatch that segment. You can see where Brock mouths to Oba, "Put your foot on my chest."
Yep.
We were talking about that before you hopped on, Corey, because like if you look and me and Pat were talking,
Oba had a tear coming down when they when they were cheering his thing, and as you can see, Brock staying in character.
That's what we're talking about. So this is like probably the passing of the torch for Omafemi.
I believe it, dude.
When that pop came, when his music hit, like that arena went so loud.
Yep.
It was like, all right, and you can see while Brock is on his back on the ground, he's trying not to smile in the moment because he knows that kid has what it takes.
Well, I think
he's going to be the next big boy.
I think the reason there was such a big pop when his music finally hit was WWE. Even though they've been peeling back the curtain with the Unreal series and all the stuff on the internet, but they teased this perfectly because they had Seth Rollins in the ring. You saw Paul Heyman come back after being attacked by Seth Rollins. Then Brock Lesnar comes out. Everybody's like, okay, yes, Seth versus Brock would be cool. We've seen it before, but everybody wanted Obafemi, so everybody's thinking, oh, it's gonna be Seth versus. And I thought the same thing, mainly because with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed being out, well, they're gonna have to give Seth somebody. So why not give him the other Paul Heyman guy and Brock? And then all of a sudden the lights went out, and I'm like, nope, here comes Obafemi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we had Will on their show last week, and he said in the group, and I'm not saying that didn't happen, but he said that there's a potential Obafemi Seth Rollins team up coming up, and they said that one of the masked men was Obafemi from last week, and I'm like, I watched the clip back. I don't see anybody near Obafemi's size in one of those black hoods. But because it's hard to hide a big boy like that. And I'm not saying he won't be part of that, but that's hard to hide a big guy like that. Because, like, look, you don't get many people that walk into the ring that are that big next to Brock Lesnar.
No,
that doesn't happen.
He was like an inch or two taller than him.
Yeah,
and he's about the same width.
But man, the way he moves and the athleticism he has, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about that because who they had before, it was, what was his name? Omos.
Omos, yeah.
They had Omos, but Omos wasn't athletic, and you get Obafemi in there, and Oma is just ungodly athletic for his size. You know, like usually you don't see the big man doing that. It's kind of like what's his name from Alpha Academy, Otis.
Yes.
Otis, for his, like, for being as big as he is, because he's a big boy. He's not like Obafemi big. He's just a big boy. He is very athletic for being as big and as large as he is.
Yes, he is.
But you don't usually see that in the typical super heavyweights.
No.
They're usually just lumbering. They're big men.
They're brunt force. They're not like speed and finesse.
They're like old Andre the Giant. You know, like you just were in the ring and you were just a powerhouse.
Now, the one thing, now we'll touch on SmackDown a little bit here. Man, to see heel Randy Orton come back, that was awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Cody going heel.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I thought that this was all going. Like, Randy was going to stay his baby face that he is right now, and we were going to see heel Cody come back. But they did a 360 or a 180 on me and had heel Randy come back. I thought Cody would have been a bigger sell as a heel because it'll last longer.
Maybe.
Because babyface Cody, we've seen him for so long. Like,
yeah, but that's kind of old. Is who's more believable to be a heel, Cody Rhodes or Randy Orton? We know
Randy, son.
Now
that is my favorite Randy Orton when he is just like batshit crazy and just fucking like acts kind of cool and then just wrecks everybody, kind of like that old mentality, like Roman Reigns said, just wreck everybody and leave. Like that was Randy Orton's original thing. Come in, okay, fuck you, half Stone Cold style, like fuck them all. Now,
we'll do it real quick here. For those that did watch Raw, you saw the segment, and I know Spartan you didn't really watch, but I told you about what kind of happened. Randy Orton had a small, quick little interview with Michael Cole. But Randy Orton in the interview was on the phone with somebody and said to the person on the phone before he hung up, wrestling does have more than one royal family. So I want to do a BWO out of nowhere. Who was Randy Orton talking to on the phone? My out of nowhere pick, it's The Rock.
What did he say to him?
He said on the phone before he answered Michael Cole's question was, wrestling does have more than one royal family. I think he was talking to The Rock.
Was it wait? His dad's dead, isn't he?
Who,
Yeah.
Randy?
Yeah.
Bob
Randy's
Orton.
dad's alive.
It could have been his dad. That's what I was trying to think.
Maybe his
I
pop.
don't know if you saw. I kind of had a thinking face on. It wasn't a sleepy face. It was a thinking face. I was trying to think if Bob Orton was still alive,
He is.
because that would have been mine. Is that maybe he's talking the Ortons? Because there's more than one Orton.
Well, and the only reason I was thinking The Rock is The Rock asked Cody Rhodes a year ago
Yeah.
to sell his soul. Well, Randy is notorious for turning heel and selling his soul to authority. So, and again, it could potentially set up The Rock versus Cody at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm just trying to think of like legacy. Who's still alive that has lineage?
it's Ted DiBiase Jr., but that guy's about to go to jail.
Yeah. Well, and his dad ain't around. Because, I mean, he said royal family. If he said legacy, then I could see the comeback of the legacy.
Right.
But again, Ted DiBiase Jr. is not in a good place right now.
What if he brought back Cody Rhodes' brother?
With Cody.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah, bring back.
What if he brought back? I was just gonna say, what if he brought back Gold Dust?
Isn't Dustin in AEW?
But he's also injured.
Is it? Yeah, but he's under contract though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I couldn't see that then.
I mean,
Joey said Gold Dust his father. No, it's his brother, Joey.
His brother was Gold Dust, bro.
Yeah,
he just looked old as shit. His
dream.
So Corey, my pick was for the out of nowhere. Who it would be The Rock. Spartan took Bob Orton. Who's your out of nowhere pick for who was Randy on the phone with?
I'm gonna say
the hints that he gave was clearly it's got to be someone that has multiple generations of wrestlers in the WWE.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I said Orton is because if you look, Bob Orton, his dad, was like one of the biggest heels of wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, broken hand all the time.
Heel, like that's a perfect person. But his dad's old, so his dad's not going to wrestle. I just was like trying to think of what other, because I knew you had picked The Rock, so I'm like, what other legacies are out there?
Does he bring back Ric Flair? I know Ric Flair's been hitting at one more. Does he bring back Ric Flair for one more little fucking thing?
It could be.
The Four Horsemen? Because
I know he's really been talking about doing one more because he felt bad about the way he went out at his one. So could they and with Randy Orton and them in there, that would give Ric Flair like what he needs just to do like a couple little moves and look good and young again and run around quick for a second.
But wasn't Randy part of the new Four Horsemen?
No, Randy was with Ric Flair in Evolution.
Evolution, yeah, with Triple H and Batista.
Evolution, yeah. And Batista ain't coming back with his old ass.
I mean, he says he's not coming back, but man.
Dude, did you see that new movie he's in, dude? That dude looks like he's about 104.
Well, that doesn't mean
but that's also like acting and shit too, or makeup and shit.
He ain't got no muscle no more.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he can't come in and do a run. And nobody says it's going to be somebody that's going to be in a match.
I feel it's going to end up being a match.
Oh, well, I think it leads to a match, and that's why it's got to be somebody that you can do that. But
yeah, that's why I was trying to think of legacies, like who's still capable. And I mean, literally the only one that's probably capable is The Rock.
Well, like I said, it would be cool if somehow they brought Ted DiBiase Jr. back because he was part of that group with Randy and Cody and as the legacy. But the problem is Ted DiBiase Jr., he's on trial right now. And again, he's looking at major jail time. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I can't see it being him.
It's Ric Flair and his son.
David?
What if it's Randy's son?
David Flair.
What if it's Randy's son?
I don't think he's old enough yet.
never know.
It's
It's Shane
yeah.
McMahon.
Shane O'Mac. I was just about to say Shane O'Mac coming back.
Hey, that shit
That's
would be
the
funny
legacy
too.
family right there.
Yeah. That McMahon's the ultimate legacy family in WWE. Let's call it what it is.
I mean, Edge isn't really a legacy but they could do like rated RKO again.
Yeah, but Edge just returned Sunday to AEW, so
Oh yeah,
him and Christian are teaming up again.
Oh, Captain Charisma himself.
so yeah.
But I know we don't talk a whole lot about AEW, but I think after Sunday's event, I mean, I didn't really. I went back and rewatched it. Didn't watch the whole event, but I did watch the Texas Death Match. God damn, I got to give it to Adam Page and MJF because that match was crazy.
I saw highlights. I still have to watch it.
If you watch the whole match, and I'll tell you right now, if you're squeamish, do not watch that match. Seriously, do not.
Bring back old ECW vibes.
I think worse.
Oh shit!
I'll give you a hint of one of the things that happened when you see MJF take a syringe, stick it in Page's mouth, and then the needle comes out of his cheek as well. Yeah, that was insane.
Listen,
Like I said, if you're into the whole blood and guts style wrestling, that match is right up your alley. But
yeah.
if you're
I like MJF though, but he'll never leave AEW.
Oh, they'd be stupid to let him go.
Well, he already said in an interview. I was watching an interview with him on a podcast, and he said like he knows he's with them for the long haul.
Yeah,
like he goes, I've seen people jump ships back and forth. He goes, I have been a solid person here the whole time. He goes, and I want to continue to be that solid base for them.
Yeah, and it's one of those. It's going to be one of those things where again, it's in pro wrestling. You never. It's the truest thing. You never say never, but is it likely that we'll ever see him in WWE? Probably not. But again, I never thought we'd see Sting there either. But
yeah.
we did.
I think the only way we're going to see it is if AEW folds. But I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I think again, I think he's being smart about it because I think he realizes, look, I could go there, and the chances are they might push me like AEW's pushing me, but right now, I'm the top guy here.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm worth to this company, and I know what this company's doing with me. So why am I leaving?
He has a lot of creative control in AEW too.
Well,
where he probably would not have that in WWE.
Now, again, I know he's got history with like places like Ring of Honor and Major League Wrestling before that, but before AEW. But let's be honest, MJF is an AEW homegrown talent.
Mm-hmm.
That is, you don't understand. He's just 30 years old, and he's so. And they always say most wrestlers hit their prime at 30. So he's just hitting his prime, and he's now a two-time world champion. And let's be honest, that's a company that needs to stop bringing in some of the former WWE guys, pushing them, and they need to start pushing more guys like MJF. Mm-hmm. They need to push a guy like they need to push Darby Allin.
Mm-hmm. Or they I love Darby. I do love Darby.
Even Jack. I know the kid's a Punk kid that had the altercation with CM Punk, and it sounds like it was more so CM Punk trying to protect Jack Perry from himself, but that's another guy that could potentially be a star there. The only thing, and I agree with some of the analysts that talked about the AEW main event from Sunday, was the only thing they screwed up on is the stipulation that happened was if MJF retained the title, Adam Page can't challenge for the world title ever again. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. That guy's only 34 years old. He's still got plenty of time left. He's one of your original AEW guys. And now you're never going to let him compete for the title again? I'm like, I think that was a mistake
Mm-hmm.
to put that stipulation in that match.
Yeah.
But
I
there's
don't
no
know.
way.
Go ahead.
I said there's no way they're taking the title off of MJF anytime soon.
Uh-uh.
The only reason they did it the last time was he got hurt.
Yeah. So here's a question. Now that Danhausen has had a couple weeks, what do y'all think of him? I know my take on it. So
I like the
you want me
guy.
to give you my take, and then you guys can feed off that.
I'll do mine first because mine's pretty. I think it's on par with yours almost. I don't hate the guy. I like the guy. I think he's hilarious. And you go back to his AEW stuff. His stuff was hilarious, especially the segment with William Regal where he cursed him and Regal had the ability to no longer walk all of a sudden. But it was the thing that made it mad at Survivor or at the Royal Rumble, or not the Royal Rumble, at the Elimination Chamber. That was the wrong place and the wrong time to debut him. That was the only mistake they made.
Everyone thought it was Y2J.
Right. Everything else has been great.
Mm-hmm.
But so you can go ahead and give yours.
So my take is I love Danhausen. I love because he's a comedic guy.
Yes.
So this is my take. So R-Truth, Ron Killings, is nearing the end of his career.
We keep saying that, but he never seems to go away.
I know, but I'm just saying. So he's getting to that point where I think bringing Danhausen, they team him up with Ron Killings on some comedy stuff. He's going to be the next Ron Killings moving forward because his style is very similar to like little Jimmy.
Yeah,
it's very in tune with that. The Ron Killings that we saw many years ago.
So I think
now they're going to push that.
I think he has to have a feud or a thing with Ron Killings, but their first interaction together, you have to have R-Truth walk up to him. Hey, Sting.
Yeah.
And then that just starts the whole thing. But
like, I love the thing where Danhausen was like trying to sign all Cody's shit.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Do you want me to sign this?
I can have this."
He walks away. He's like, let's just try the safety belt on.
Well, and like I said, the first night on Raw where he sees Dominic Mysterio. Oh, I can have this? No. Oh, bad things happening to me.
I curse you.
Yeah, and then Dom goes out and loses the IC title. I'm like, see,
yeah.
Perfect.
But I literally think that he's going to be the next style of Ron Killings. So,
yeah,
which is good because as serious as WWE tries to like do all these stories and all that, you need to have that humor role, and he was a hot thing before he came here.
Oh yeah.
So for them to bring him in, I think it's going to be a passing of the torch with him now.
Now, I don't know if you ever watch any of the stuff it's on YouTube a lot. It's the guy's name is Chris Van Fleet or whatever he calls himself. He does interviews with different wrestlers through WWE.
I've seen his reels.
Yeah, he had one with Danhausen without the face.
Yeah, without the makeup. Yeah,
and it's funny because you would have thought that it would have been like Sting or somebody else or the Ultimate Warrior. But Danhausen was the first pro wrestler to ever trademark his face paint.
I did hear that. Hear that.
When he did it, that's when Sting goes, huh? And then Sting goes and does it. So I'm like, I'm like, that was pretty cool that I found out that he was the first one to do it because you would have thought, nah, Sting or the Ultimate Warrior, one of them would have done it first.
Yeah. I remember that conversation because I did see that one.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll look it up, but I'll send you the clip of Danhausen cursing William Regal. It was after one of their TVs. It was John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, William Regal. They were in the ring. They were goofing off. They were trying to get Ricky Starks in AEW to come out to the ring. Danhausen came out. and he ended up cursing Regal, and Regal sold it perfectly. He started to not be able to walk, and it was absolutely hilarious.
I just love I love having that humor there.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of these very aggressively serious storylines, but there's not enough humor, and that's what's going to keep the younger audience engaged. You got to have the Ron Killings,
Yeah.
over the years, and like I said, this I think is just the passing of the torch for that, because I think that this might be the next.
Well, and I know it was a joke of a title, but let's be honest. Now that you have Danhausen and R-Truth there, this would be the time to have the 24/7 title back.
Dude, they would. Well, so I haven't seen Danhausen wrestle that much though, so I don't know how good he is in the ring. Technically,
He's good.
Is he? I haven't seen him wrestle a lot. I've only seen a couple where he's actually fought.
Yeah,
because a lot of it's humor-based fights.
Well, I mean that's his whole gimmick. He does it in there, but he can't he can. I mean, not like he's a world-class pro wrestler, but he's good in the ring, and he's good at selling certain things. And again, he's very good.
Think about it. You had Santino Marella first, right?
Yep.
Then Ron Killings, and now you have Danhausen. I just think it's that progression where you're always going to have somebody on the active roster who's that idiot.
Yeah.
And Danhausen plays that role very well. He's very intelligent. That sit down that he had with Chris was a very. I mean, he sounds very educated and knows what he's doing, even though when he puts on the face paint, he's a complete idiot.
Well, he's a guy that understands what he can bring to pro wrestling and what he can't. So he's I know I'm good at the comedy style wrestling. I'm not. He's I'm good as an in-ring competitor, but I'm not one of those guys that's a over the top guy. He's I'm not very big, so I can do the comedy stuff very well. And I'm that's awesome that he realized that, and he's you know what, I'm full blown doing this.
And I think that's where he fits more of the Santino Marella role as opposed to the Killings role, because Killings is really good in the ring.
Yeah.
Whereas Santino Marella was good in the ring, but he wasn't great.
Yeah, he wasn't somebody.
His comedy is what made him what he was.
Wow.
Him and Santina.
Well, I mean, you always watch these guys talk and how they always are trying to break certain people in the ring to get them to smile. I give Sheamus all the credit in the world. The one episode of Raw where him and Santino Marella were having the tea party in the ring. Yes, Sheamus smirked a couple times, but the fact that he didn't just burst out laughing in the middle of that segment, I'm I don't know how you pulled that, how you managed not to do that, but damn.
Yeah. I mean, and I think it was Santino. I think it was a conversation that somebody had with him about breaking people in the ring, and he would always try to do it.
I mean, R-Truth had broken Brock Lesnar in the ring.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that was classic. The look on Brock Lesnar's face, because he tried to hold it back.
Oh, and at one point he's I can't do this. I'm just gonna
I can't. And that was one of the first times you ever saw Brock smile.
Yeah.
But it was such a classic moment that anybody who saw that segment remembers.
Comes out there and I'm gonna throw you over the ring, Paul Heyman. Yeah. I'm not even in the match. And then, the best R-Truth moment, I'm sorry, I don't care what it was. It was that Royal Rumble, and he comes down to the ring, goes under the ring, pulls the ladder out, puts it in the ring, and climbs the ladder where's the briefcase? I'm like, only
Or,
R-Truth.
or when he came out to the women's.
I think that was the same year.
Was that the same year? I remember he came out to the women's one. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Again, I mean, if anybody else is doing it, it's weird, but it's R-Truth.
Yeah, I mean, once he started with that little Jimmy shit,
yeah,
like that was a whole classic run in itself.
The thing with him and Triple H in the ring. You talking to this guy, or you talking to this guy?
I loved, like, to this day, like I still love R-Truth, Ron Killings. I still love what he provides for wrestling.
And like I said, it's amazing to you look at the dude, and to know that he's over the age of 50 is insane.
Yeah. Oh,
he
doesn't look it.
Oh yeah, when you first heard that he was over 50, and this was like a year or two ago, I'm like, "There's what?"
Yeah. I mean, he's got me beaten. He's moving way better than what I can, and he's beat up his body probably as much as I have.
But he doesn't even look like he's that old.
No. I mean, yeah, he shaved all his hair off probably to stop from dyeing all the grays out. Because I mean,
well, I said he was also starting to go bald.
These grays are fucking every fucking where. But yeah, no, he I love him, especially with his Ron Cena.
Oh, that's great.
He has like so many angles that he's used over the years. Very versatile, and I'm hoping he can teach Danhausen like how to evolve the Danhausen character the way he's evolved. Because he went from R-Truth, who came down rapping and singing, to Little Jimmy, to just being no one knows what the fuck he's coming out to the ring for, to Ron Cena, to Ron Killings, back to Ron Cena. like he is all over the place, and if he could teach Danhausen just a little bit of that, of how to evolve the Danhausen character to stay relevant over the years, because obviously it's going to go stale soon.
Yeah.
You know, Santina Marella, if he didn't bring Santina in, I don't think would have lasted as long, because the Santina Marella character was getting old, so they brought in Santina, and then he went back to being, Santino.
Well, it's going to be about all about how they use it, how much they use them, and like again, CM Punk is making and I know that's the easiest thing to do when you're cutting a promo on Roman Reigns, to talk about the guy being a part-time guy, but Roman Reigns is one of those guys that has hit that where they say you have an aura around you, where you don't want, like, it's not that he's part-time, but you don't want to feature him every single week, because then it becomes stale.
The Cody Rhodes thing.
Correct. When Roman had that title for 4 years, again, I know some people weren't happy with the run because he didn't defend it, everyone. But that's what made that title more important, was the fact that he's not there all the time. Now you literally have to earn getting him there, and it meant more when you finally got a match for it. And again, we saw this when Brock Lesnar first came back. He wasn't there all the time. He became a commodity. You don't want to use your commodity all the time, because then it becomes stale. People get tired of it. So
look at 80s wrestling, 80s, early 90s wrestling, right? The title was defended 4 times a year?
Yes.
Which made it coveted. What's up, Swank? See you April 10th. Mr. Goodbar. Elmwood Avenue, Buffalo, New York. Be there. Be square. But it made that title coveted. When they started doing like 12 PLEs a year, and every other week they're defending a title, they don't hold that prestige that they once held.
Well, think of it too. When Roman Reigns got it and started defending it every couple of months, when he first took over as Universal Champion for this Tribal Chief run, that title and none of the world titles were being defended in the main event at PLEs.
Mhm.
He took those belts, and now they're back in the main events. Now they're the ones closing the show. Like even the last couple of WrestleManias before he became the Tribal Chief, the WWE title was not defended in the main event of WrestleMania, which was like, I'm like, that's just insane.
Mhm.
So again, you can call him a part-timer all you want, but when you reach that status, yeah, you have to be a part-timer because you don't want to just overdo it.
Yeah, like CM Punk, like he was mad, like he got his shot at WrestleMania and he wasn't the headline, but it was for the title.
Yeah.
Like that used to hold meaning, and now it, more so when, like, again, you said when Roman had it for that 4 years, he was trying to make it, it seemed like it was trying to be more relevant again. But
And that's what I think they were trying to do with having him have that long of a reign was how do we get this back to being relevant? And it to be honest with you, that doesn't work unless you put it on a guy like Roman and you do the character change that you did with Roman. It had to be someone like that can get that or otherwise, again, same thing. People said the same thing when Brock Lesnar beat Goldberg for the Universal title and would show up every couple of months to defend it. But it made the title relevant.
mm-hmm.
It made it exciting to see it again.
Yeah.
You knew you weren't going to see it every week.
Yeah. And that's the thing. We see it now. Same thing with the Cody thing. Like Cody was on literally Mondays and Fridays for like a year straight. Like I like Cody. I'm a Cody guy, but I too am like it's wearing thin on me.
We're seeing him too much.
Yes, like I need to see less of him to make him relevant.
Right.
Like make it meaningful. Like when Cena did his retirement thing. When Cena came and did those shows, those matches meant something.
Yes.
When it was different when he was a full-time wrestler, but now that he was coming back just for a limited number of shows, it made when he was on the show relevant.
Yeah, and it made it more important.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do with I think they need to do that with the belts is, again, is try and regain that, that relevancy again.
Wow.
So,
again, fingers crossed that Roman Reigns beats Punk at Mania because I think that's what they're going to try and do with that. But all right, well, I know you're
yeah, I got to wake up a couple hours.
Nap time, so I guess we'll close it out. Yeah, I don't think we really need to do a whole lot of final thoughts. I mean, Corey already left for the night.
Yeah, bastard.
Well,
he left before I did. Well, I've been up since like 3:30.
And you were only going to be on for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
and it's an hour and almost an hour and 25.
Yeah,
so
bastard.
Hey,
kept me on talking about stuff. I'm gonna go and pass out.
Well, it might make you sleep easier now. I don't know.
Hope so. I need to like. If I didn't have to wake up early for work tomorrow, like going early, it would have been a nice day. But Friday will be nice because I get to sleep into normal time. So,
well, then I say we. Oh, he's coming back.
Well, he did make it back.
Well, we're closing out the show.
Say Daddy's home.
So,
here's a funny quick story. So I was with my boss yesterday, and my boss, I don't know what the heck he was going on with him. He goes, "Hey, Dad, I mean Dan," and I go, "Yes, my son."
So, well,
is that Justin Swank in the comments, bro? Holy shit! What did I miss?
I already told him. Hey, April 10th, we're gonna see him at Mr. Goodbar, right, Corey?
Oh yeah, Swank. If you're still there, we're coming, man.
I
Yo,
already
my
told
phone
him
fucking. All
told
I
him
have
on
is my
Endless
phone tonight, and it
Derelict
cut out, dude.
Mondays.
I am so sorry. I had to reset everything.
I told him on Endless Derelict Mondays.
It's okay, Corey. Spartan and I, we had it down.
Yeah.
I know I had to click on Facebook. I'm like, wait, are they still on? I was like, yeah, they are. Let me leave a comment real quick. I was like, nah, I heard you say final thoughts. I'm like, hold on, let me make it back.
We normally close it out by saying "Go Bills." Well, normally I want to do that, but right now I got to give it to them, so I'm going to go Sabres. You can say
Go
it, Corey.
Bills. Go Bills.
Hey, Sabres
Respectfully,
Mafia.
out of the love of my heart from being from around here, go Sabres. Because I'll cheer for them in the playoffs and all that, and I've been watching them, but they're better than my team right now, so go Sabres.
Hey, Sabres Mafia. Mount up.